Sir Dan, naririnig niyo po ba ako loud and clear? The partners here at Wanderlings, and welcome po sa ating business presentation. So i-highlight ko lang po yung ating tagline, create your brand, maximize your earnings, and excel in the travel and tours industry. Sir, maitanong ka lang po, agent na po ba kayo? Are you an existing or current agent na po ba tayo or hindi pa? I think we have a new participant. Hi, Ma'am Jane. Good morning po. Okay, thank you so much, Sir Dan, for answering. So you're just right on time, Ma'am Jane. May mag-accept ako. Sandali lang, may mga pumapasok pa. Wait lang po ha. Ayan. Again, good morning everyone. My name is Glenny. I'm one of the partners here at Wanderlings and welcome po sa ating business presentation. Our tagline, create your brand, maximize your earnings, and excel in the travel and tours industry. Let me introduce first sino po si Wanderlings. So si Wanderlings po, we serve as a channel manager for online travel agents. So ang goal natin, duly registered company under our CEO, si Sir Manuel Corona. Si Sir Manuel po ang ating founder, has 11 years of experience in B2B system development and meron din po siyang 5 years experience in B2C outsourcing and rebranding. So yung B2C and B2B po, very significant po yung ano niya, yung impact niya sa ganitong klaseng industry. Alright, so yung nakikita nyo ngayon is a statistics of the travelers in the Philippines mula 2012 to 2024. So ito po is, ako po, I started as a travel agent way back in 2013 along with Sir Manuel. And talagang, we can say na talagang booming yung industry in a sense na growing their borders. So wala talagang bahay nga natin, hindi tayo pwedeng naman dito. Noong 2023, bumalik uli yung sigla. Nag-open uli, syempre, we are developers. Why don't we create our own system? And this time, let's address the challenges that we have faced previously. All right? We are happy and proud na we have mga dating agent na nag-transition or lumipat na sa only one offering this kind of service. Okay? So later po, I will discuss that. So on 2024, last year, it recorded at 7.24 million and the goal of Department of Increasing yung demand. Now, what does this statistic says? It only means one thing. There is what? There is a market. There is a demand. There are people who needs our services in case we decided to become a travel agent. Right? So, bigyan ko lang po kayo ng konting disclaimer. This is not purely going to be a demonstration, but I'll be educating you. Para siyang semi-training, I'll be providing some tips based on our you in the business or kumbaga mag-start pa lang na pasukin itong industry. Alright, so yung travel industry po is considered as one of the most profitable and easy to start business online. Bakit siya madaling simulan? Because basically you don't need a kumbaga hindi mo kailangan ng malaking puhunan. If home mom o full-time mom, you can do this business either part-time or full-time. Okay, so I started, di ba, 2013, part-time ko lang po yung ginagawa. I was a team manager in an Australian-based company way back in 2013 sa Cebu. And then, before mag-end yung 2015, I decided to, left the job and then focus on the online business. So, and never look back since then. Okay, so, ito po, maganda siya kasi accessible and adaptable siya kung ano man yung lifestyle natin ngayon. And there's also very minimal barrier to enter in this business. Bakit? Hindi mo kailangan na expert ka na. So we're not expecting you na dapat graduate ka ng tourism or dapat nakapag-tour around the world ka na or in-expect natin na magaling ka na sa negosyo. Because basically, there are trainings naman. 'Di ba? Hindi naman lahat ng alam mo yung papasukin mong negosyo expert ka na. Kaya nga meron tayong learning, 'di ba? So, ang kailangan mo also profitable in a sense na alam naman natin travel is already a demand, 'di ba? It's a universal need already. So people travel for different reasons. Pwedeng alam mo yung travel goals lang, especially nung pandemic, 'di ba? Ang daming biglang naka-realize na YOLO, you only live once, 'di ba? Kailangan at least ma-enjoy natin yung life natin and so on and so forth. And then dumami na yung mga travel vloggers who are encouraging people to 'di ba, to go around the world or at least makapag-ano lang man tayo dun sa mga matik lang natin yung box sa mga gusto nating puntahan na mga bansa, 'di ba? So there are also reasons na pwedeng meron kang a-attend na seminar or you're going to be parang malilipat ka sa ibang lugar, okay, na-promote ka or whatever, or it could be emergency, bakasyon, uwi ka lang sa probinsya or for different reasons. So, ibig sabihin there is a consistent demand. Actually, hindi lang consistent, it's actually consistent at the same time increasing. Okay? So, there's also what we call as the global reach. Okay? So, with online platforms, mas madali tayong makakapag-serve ng mga client natin even if wala siya sa lugar. Kasi if you have, again, brick and mortar, say you have a, what do you call this, parlor or barber shop, sino lang yung pwedeng magpagupit? Yung mga nandun lang sa area mo. But if you have an online business, e-commerce and things like that, even if nasa ibang lugar sila, you can serve them. Ganon din po ang pagiging isang online travel agent. I personally have a regular client, nasa Australia siya. And every time na uuwi yan ng Pilipinas, automatic na yan. Message niya ako. Uwi ako ng Pinas, hanapan mo ako ng ticket na mura. Alright? So, ganun lang siya. So, expanding your market. So, syempre, kapag malawak yung market, mas malaki yung chances of getting an increased revenue, right? So, basically, ito yung kagandahan ng industry. Okay? There's really something na naghihintay para sa atin. But again, as I told you earlier, I'm not gonna sugarcoat things, okay? I'm going to let you know the reality of the industry. This industry is, yes, it's profitable. Again, it's also one of the most competitive business industry. Okay? It's competitive in a sense na marami talaga yung gusto maging isang travel agent. But then the question is, paano ka mag-excel in the competition? Okay? So let's move forward po. Ano po yung B2B and B2C? When we say B2B business, these are businesses or company that are transacting business, negotiating, and do business with other companies as well. Okay? B2C on the other hand, ito naman yung mga company na where people or consumers or clients can directly do business or buy. Okay? Parang siya tinatawag na direct sale. Okay? So ngayon, meron akong sample dito ng mga B2B company. Ano po yung mga B2B company na to? Biyahe ko. Pinoy Online Travel Biz, eBiyahe, WCA, Unified, Biyahe ko, Via, and so on and so forth. Can I have your participation? Pwede pong malaman if you are familiar with this company. Pwede pong pa-type ng 1 and 2 if you're not familiar with any of this. 1 if you're familiar. Okay, si Ma'am Reg is familiar. Hi, Coach. And then si Mama Ann, Ma'am Jane, and then Mama Ann is 2, Ma'am Jane is 1, 2, okay. How about the rest? 1 if you're familiar, 2 if not. Okay? So thank you so much po sa mga nag-participate. So it seems like we are a combination of 1 and 2 here. So yung mga nag-1 po, mayroon tayong parang possible na pwede nating maging conclusion. It could be that you have attended, okay, or you get to see this company because syempre gusto mong maging isang travel agent. Or it could be you are already a travel agent or you have a friend who is a travel agent. Okay? Now, bakit ko ina-attribute sa pagiging isang travel agent yung lahat na nag-answer ng 1? It's basically because what you're seeing here are what we call as travel portal. So, ang isang travel agent, ginagamit niya po to. Ang pwede pong mag-book dito sa mga company or portals na to are only travel agents. Alright? So, yung 2 naman po, yung nag-answer ng 2, so basically, it's good that this is the first time that you get to hear things about becoming a travel agent, and si Wonderlings po yung una yung nalaman because you will get to know the reality of the industry. Alright, so B2C, on the other hand, ito naman po si Trip, Agoda, Booking, even the airline themselves can be categorized as well as a B2C. Booking, Cleartrip, Traveloka, Agoda, and so on and so forth. Hindi ko nang tatanungin kayo kung familiar kayo niyan because I'm pretty sure you are familiar because we are clients ourselves, customers tayo, di ba? So ito, ang pwedeng mag-book dito are, anyone, any passengers, even agents can book to B2Cs. Alright, so dito po papasok yung ating tatlong competitor. Ika-categorize ko po siya in 3. First is the B2B travel portal. Second is the B2B airline company, and also the B2C OTAs. Alright? So, etong tatlong common competitor natin, if it happens na bigla kayo magdesisyon, I want to become a travel agent. So, travel agent ka na, expect that you will be competing with agents of Vaya, agents of eBiyahe, agents ni WCA, agents ni Unified, and so on and so forth. They are thousands. You will also be competing with the airline themselves. How come? How come na makikipag-compete tayo sa airline? 'Di ba ang ibebenta natin is the airline ticket? Yes, tama po kayo doon. But then again, yes, you are selling the airline ticket, but the airline themselves are also selling their ticket, right? Have you ever seen Cebu Pacific na nag-promote siya na for booking, contact your nearest via agent? Wala namang ganun, di ba? Okay, for booking transactions, contact WCA agent. Walang ganun, di ba? It's always for booking, visit our website at www.cebupacificair.com. Okay? So it's always attracting them to book directly to them. Okay? B2C on the other hand, yes, Booking, Agoda, and so on and so forth, sila po is also selling hotels and airlines. Alright? So kaya po sila competitor natin. But then again, there are advantages and disadvantages of these three, which we can learn later. Mamaya po i-expand ko siya. But for the benefits of those who answered to, let me introduce to you to the travel industry structure. Ganito po ang structure ng travel industry. May tinatawag tayong GDS or Global Distribution System. It's not a company, but it's a system. It's a network of computer that controls the real-time inventory of all things na may kinalaman sa travel, such as the hotels, the airlines, cars, transfers, and tours. Alright? Because of GDS, nalalaman natin kung fully booked na ang isang hotel. Nalalaman natin that there are only 2 seats available for Air Asia, Manila to Tacloban at 5 o'clock p.m. Okay? How are they able to know that? Because the airlines and the hotels and all the other service providers are giving their real-time database to the GDS. Do they need GDS? No. Hindi po kailangan ni airline ng GDS. Because basically, wala naman pakialam si Cebu Pacific kung 5 na lang ang seats ni AirAsia, right? Who needs the GDS? Ito pong mga online travel agency. Okay? May mga iba't ibang klaseng supplier po ng GDS. Ito po si Amadeus, Galileo, Sabre, Travelport. Sila po yung nagsusupply ng GDS sa mga OTAs. Again, there are 2 types of OTAs. Ito yung B2B and B2C. Now, let me explain further yung structure ng B2B. Ang B2B po, before reaching to the consumers or the end user, meron siyang mga price markup na nilalagay ng bawat broker or middleman. To understand it mas easy, let me explain it dun sa product na tinatangkilik natin or what we are using. If you're familiar with the soap ni Glenda, Glenda is a brand, di ba? Yung Brilliant. Okay, so yung soap na yan, si Glenda, probably siya yung manufacturer or probably mayroon siyang manufacturer. Okay, so before producing a certain soap, okay, kailangan mong kumuha ng mga raw materials, okay, to the suppliers. Okay, so you're going to buy it at syempre, murang presyo. So creating that soap would cost probably, sabi natin 20 pesos isang sabon. And then, syempre, si Glenda will be the one who's going to get it. So, siya yung pinaka-wholesaler. Sabihin natin from the manufacturer itself, nabibili niya yon for 25 to 30 pesos. Now, Glenda has different distributors. Meron siyang regional distributors, provincial distributors, city distributors, right? And each of these has different pricing structure. So, sabihin na natin, binabato niya ng 45 kay regional, 55 kay provincial, 65 kay city distributor. And yung mga city distributor, dito naman kumukuha yung mga resellers, agents, or dealers. Okay? And then from there, sabi natin kinukuha nila ng 75, binibenta nila 100 sa consumer or us, the users. Okay? 100. Imagine mo, the 20 pesos price of soap is dadating na po siya sa'yo for 100 pesos or 75 pesos or whatsoever. Okay? So may patong na po siya. Unlike kapag B2C ang structure ng company, galing na mismo sa supplier, sa producers or manufacturers or wholesalers, doon na tayo pwede makabili. Ang isang very, very practical example niyan is when you are traveling. Di ba pa nagta-travel tayo, say land travel. Sometimes nadaan kayo sa kalsada, di ba? May mga nagbebenta ng gulay or prutas. Direct yun, di ba? Parang direct sale yan. Wala na yan. Hindi na nila binunta sa bagsakan or kung saan man nila binibili. I remember when we went to Baguio, last December lang, nadaanan namin yung truck na nag-aano sila, nag-aani ng mga carrots, and we were able to buy like ilang bag for only 500 pesos. Like ilang bag ng, I don't know kung ilang kilo yun ng ano, as in super dami. Direct sale, di ba? Nabili mo ng mura because baksakan yun. Okay? So, basically, ganun po yung B2B, B2C. So, meaning, pag B2B, ano po yun? Mahal. Alright? So, as simple as that. Now, let's go to the advantages and disadvantage of the three competitors. So, B2B portal, disadvantage is it's expensive. Alright? So, if you're using a B2B portal right now, you would, mga agent dito sa atin na naka-attend ngayon, I know you're here because you are looking for an alternative. Maaaring na-experience mo ang mahal ng nasa portal mo because they are B2B. Yun naman yung reality doon. Ang kagandahan naman sa isang B2B portal is what we call as the branding. Okay? Branding, meaning you can put your own agency, you can put your own logo, you can add a markup. Okay? So, pwede mong yung 1.5 na ticket na nakikita mo, kunyari, when you log into WCA, patungan mo ng 300, naging 1.8. Alright? And then, at the same time, all of your transactions, whether you book it via AirAsia, via KLM, via Emirates, and so on and so forth, domestic and international, you can manage it in one system, making it easier for you to do your business. Okay? Yun yung kagandahan ng B2B. Now, let's have, ang B2B po, by the way, ang B2B po is para makakuha ka ng access sa mga portal na to, you need to pay. Merong 14,000, merong 9,000, merong 15,000, merong 7,000, may 5,000, may 35,000, may 50,000. It depends on the company. Pwedeng yung company kasi is using an API or probably is just using a white label. Ano ba yung white label? Nag-rebrand lang sila. Okay? Nag-rebrand lang sila ng company. Probably, biyahe ko yan, rebrand lang, naging ibiyahe. Something like that. Okay? There's really may ganyan po sa mga B2B portal. Alright? So, let me give you din sa reality ng competition nitong mga B2B. There are agents who are focused on this alone. Okay? Pero alam nyo ba, ang pagkakaiba ng presyo ng bawat isa, sabihin natin si WCA, mas mahal ng 25 pesos kay Ibiyahe. Maaring si Pinoy Online Travel Biz, mas mura kay Via Express ng say 50 pesos. Si Via kunyari, mas mura ng 100 pesos kay Biyahe Ko. Okay? Maaring si Unified, mas mahal ng 18 pesos kay VIP Center. Okay? So, ganyan lang po yung comparison ng pricing ng bawat isa kapag B2B ang pinag-uusapan natin kasi it would depend only on the markup that they put on each other. Alright? So, next we have the B2C airline website. B2C airline website, they attract clients to book on their website. Now, sa panahon ngayon, digital marketing na, 'di ba? Social media. All of these companies have their own social media sites. Meron silang may TikTok yan, may YouTube yan, may Thread yan, may Facebook, may website of course. Okay? So lahat yan, meaning people who are using online, may Messenger, may Facebook, can get access to this companies. Okay? So, aware na sila on the promotions and things like that. So, paano ina-attract ni airline yung mga consumers? Nagpapa-promo sila ngayon. May mga promo yan. Ito yung mga piso fare, yan, red hot sale kapag pag AirAsia. Tapos ngayong June, coming June, for sure, magpo-promo ngayon si PAL. Matik yan. Every Independence Day, medyo malaki-laki ang discount niyan, yung mga 1, 2, 3 base fare. Okay? Siya yan yung common na ano. Now, the question is, ma'am, can we see mga promo sa B2B portal? Pag naka-promo po sa B2B portal, the answer is, hindi lahat. Okay? May mga promos that are only exclusive to the airline. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya available sa B2B. Especially yung mga piso fare. Kung mga available naman siya, if in case it's available, hindi pa rin siya pareho ng presyo. Bakit? Kasi yung company mo, papatong pa yan. Tapos ikaw, agent, magpapatong pa rin ng presyo. Tama? Now, let me give you an actual scenario. Halimbawa, agent ka na. You're using, say, Biyahe Ko. Assuming nakabiyahe ko. And then, may nag-inquire sa'yo. Pwede pong mag-check how much po ang ticket Manila to Davao on September 7. Sasabihin mo, wait lang po ma'am, I'll check on my system. So log in ka syempre, check mo yon Manila to Davao and you see that it's 1,800 plus syempre maglalagay ka ng markup na 300 to 2,100. Ma'am, ang pinaka-cheapest po is 2-1 via PAL po at 3 p.m. Okay? Sasabihin ngayon ng consumer mo, ay, ang mahal naman ng ticket mo. Nakita ko sa Facebook, nabasa ko sa isa sa comment na may nakabili daw 1.5 lang or 1.6 lang. Okay? Napanood ko sa TikTok na may promo daw si ganito and so on and so forth. They are aware. Okay? So, hindi mo na sila pwedeng mabentahan ng mga super tataas na ticket because they are aware. Alright? So what are the agents? Anong ginagawa ng mga agents? They compromise. Ano yon? Nagbubook na sila. Mura daw sa airline. Ang ginagawa ni agent, di nagbubook sa airline. Okay? Wala namang masama, di ba? They book at the airline. Sabi natin itong nasa kanan. Philippine Air Asia, 1,300 lang, oh. So ngayon, syempre, 1,300 yan. Hindi mo pwedeng ipakita na 1,300 yan kasi ano yon, if you're not going to put a markup. So magma-markup ka dyan. Paano nga gawin? Mag-i-edit ka. Like you will utilize Canva or editor ng PDF or you're going to use mga Photoshop or whatever editing. And ang possible na risk dyan would be baka iba yung font mo, mas malaki and very obvious na inedit. Okay? So medyo unprofessional yung side na yon. Alright? So you're compromising also your brand. Walang branding dito. Iba-iba yung itsura ng itinerary mo. Tama? So, ito yung disadvantage niya. When you are an agent and you book directly from the airline, syempre, advantage, mura. Disadvantage, no branding. Okay? Third one is the B2C online travel agency. Kagaya ni Booking, Agoda, Expedia, Traveloka, and so on. So, they offer, mga bargain prices, travel deals, flight discounts, promo codes. Ito si Agoda, para siyang merong Shopee, parang yung gold, silver, platinum. Meron siyang tinatawag na Genius 1, Genius 2, Genius 3. Pag medyo mataas yung level ng Genius mo, pinakamatalino ka, charot. Kaya ikaw yung Genius level na tinatawag, mas mataas yung discount na naa-avail mo. Okay? And also, think of this as mga B2C to eh. B2C siya, para siyang wholesaler. Okay? When they are wholesalers, ibig sabihin, pwede silang bumili ng bulk. Okay? So, kapag naka-promo si airline, pwede silang bumili ng 20 seats, 50 seats, and resell it. Okay? So, si airline naman, hindi naman yan everyday may promo. So, pag bumalik na sa regular price si airline, so basically what happens? Sila mura pa rin. Kasi meron pa rin sila nung ticket at that price. Alright? Kaya they offer tickets mas mura kumpara sa airline. Okay, probably yung iba, sure ka ma'am, 'di ba? Kasi marami ako nakita mga traveler, they thought of na kapag sa airline mas mura. Okay, yun yung nila, akala nila gano'n. Mayroon nga akong kaibigan talagang hindi nagpapatalo yun sa akin. Kasi nagbo-book siya. Sabi ko, kung saan ka nag-book, mas mura yan. Hindi na kita ima-markup. Kasi ganito lang nabili ko. Kaya ko mabili yan nabili niya ng 16,000. Sabi ko, kaya ko mabili yan ng mga 15,000. Okay, sabi ko ng gano'n. Tapos papakita ko sa kanya. Oo nga, no? Parang gano'n. So, bigyan ko kayo ng isang example. Dalawa actually. So, this is an example of Manila via Philippine Airlines, Manila to Cebu. Okay? So, kung nakikita natin, the price of the B2B is 1,544. Siyempre, agent ka, mag-a-add ka ng 300 pesos na markup. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, you will sell this at 1,844. Okay? 1,844. Now, I check it directly from the airline. It's only 1,400 plus. Okay? Mas mahal yung ticket mo ng 400 pesos. I check it with an OTA. Isa sa mga OTA na B2C. It's only 1,2. Mas mura ng 200 kumpara sa airline. Mas mahal ka ng 600 pesos if you are selling this ticket at your agency price. So, may bibili ba ng ticket mo? Medyo mahirap. Lalo na yung mga people who are aware already. Alright? So, now, ito mas mahirap. Ito mas nakakaloka. Itong another example ko. This is April 25, wherein si Cebu Pacific is naka-promo ng base 88. Okay? 88 base fare.
Manila to Cebu niya is only 1,006. Can you imagine that? Ang mura, di ba? Pag naka-promo, wala na akong piso pair to, mga 900 something lang to. Okay? So, I check it on the B2B portal. It's 1,800. Oh. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa'yo na hindi lahat ng promo nasa B2B portal. Ayan nga, 1,800 siya. Oh. Same flight. Okay? So, syempre, agent ka, sabihin na natin, 200 na lang markup mo dyan. 2,041 mo to ibebenta. Eh, sa airline, 1,000 lang. May bibili ba sa'yo? Okay? Compare sa airline, it's 1,000. I check it directly from a B2C OTA, 800 lang. Oh. May mas bumura pa pala. 200 difference again on the website. Okay? Now, what am I or why am I saying this? Dinidiscourage ko po ba kayo? Hindi naman. Hindi ko po kayo dinidiscourage. Again, ulitin ko, disclaimer ko kanina, di ba? Real talk tayo dito. I'm going to let you know the reality of the industry. Not to discourage you, but to provide you a solution. Okay? So, kung bakit ko sinasabi, hindi, di ba yung ilan siguro sa atin, I attended this kasi nga gusto ko maging isang travel agent. But after hearing everything, ay, ang hirap pala magbenta kapag gagamit ka ng portal. Okay? So, now, kapag gagamit ka ng B2B travel portal. Now, I'm discussing this. I'm giving you the information, okay? Because naniniwala naman kami na kung seryoso ka on becoming an agent, so dapat alam mo to. 'Di ba? When we open up a business, kahit anong business man 'yan, nagkakaroon tayo ng tinatawag na market research. Familiar kayo with SWOT analysis, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. 'Di ba? You have to assess ano ba yung strength mo? What are the threats that na if-face mo? Even restaurant, titingnan mo sino-sino ba yung mga kompetensya mo doon. Ano ba yung strength mo as a cook or as a person na into siya sa pagkain and things like that. Okay? Ganon din po yung ginagawa ko ngayon. Okay? Siyempre, again, kung seryoso ka, you need to know sino yung competitors mo, 'di ba? And nakita naman natin that we have 3. Pero yung mga traditional travel agent po, they are only focusing on competing with other B2Bs. Ay, kaya po minsan may nag-i-inquire sa page natin, mas mura po ba talaga yung kayo sa ibiyahe? Or mas mura po ba talaga kayo sa biyahe ko? Ang sinasagot lang namin, attend po kayo ng demo. Okay? Ganun lang. Because basically, we cannot like compare ourselves with the traditional kasi hindi naman kami yung traditional. Okay? Si Wanderlings po, we have a different process and tayo lang po yung merong ganito. Now, price-wise, as we can see, dalawa lang talaga yung angat. Sino yon? Si airline at si B2C. Now, if you can't beat them, join them. May kasabihan na ganun, di ba? If you can't beat them, join them. That's why traditional travel agents tend to look for other B2B portals. May mga agent yan, member ng WCA. Tapos na-realize niya, ang mahal naman ng ticket dito. May naroon siya nabalitaan na isang agent, uy, ang gamit ko ibiyahe, mas mura kami ng 50 pesos or 30 pesos. Talaga, sige, magkano mag-register dyan? Join din siya doon. If you can't beat them, join them nga eh, di ba? Di mo naman pwedeng taluhin ng presyo, mas mura daw yon. Join sila. Uy, nabalitaan nila, uy, mas mura daw si biyahe ko. Mas mura daw ng ganito or mas maganda daw yung ganitong whatever. Nakita nila doon. Join uli sila doon. Okay? So parang kangaroo, di ba? Lipat-lipat-lipat ng portal. Hanggang dumating sa point na 5 na yung portal mo, 4 na yung portal mo, okay? And yet, you still can't beat the competition. Why? Tinatanggal mo si eksena, si airline at si B2C. Reality is they exist. And we are competing with them. Pero I'm not saying yung statistics na pinakita ko sa inyo kanina, hindi ko sinasabi na yung 8.26 millions way back in 2019, I have a lot of bookings during those times. Hindi yan lahat nag-direct sa airline. Hindi yan nag-direct sa B2C. Most of them actually came from agents. Okay? So, mga agents din naman yan. So, combination niya, may nag-airline, may nag-B2C, may nag-agent. So, basically, may mga tao po talaga na mas komportable sila to book directly from the agents. Why? Because agents are the one taking care of everything if in case nagkaroon ng concerns, cancellation, refund, rebooking, and things like that. That's what we are paid for. Okay? Binabayaran tayo sa service na binibigay natin sa kanila para hindi na sila ma-stress. Okay? So, now, dito po sa Wanderlings, we believe in the saying na if you cannot beat them, okay, we can't beat the airline eh. Hindi naman pwedeng, uy, airline, pwedeng pa-join. Uy, Agoda, pwedeng pa-join. Hindi naman pwedeng mag-join kasi actually it's free. Anyone can join. Okay? Wala nang registration dyan. It's B2C. Meaning, pwede kang mag-book. So, dito po kay Wanderlings, we believe in the saying, if you can't beat them, what? Utilize them. Use them. Use them to your advantage. Use them for your business expansion. Okay? Sabi daw, mura sa airline. Ang sagot ni Wanderlings, sa airline ka mag-book. Mura daw sa Agoda. Di sa Agoda ka mag-book. As simple as that. Okay? Ganun lang naman talaga 'yun kasi doon ang mura, alangan nang ipilit. In business, you buy at low and sell at high. Tama? Bibili ka syempre kung saan mas mura and then saka mo ibenta, patungan mo yung presyo. But how come po ma'am, how do I manage my business as an agent? Dito po papasok si Wanderlings. At Wanderlings po, we offer you a system or a portal which is a hybrid. Okay? When we say hybrid, hindi po kami traditional na B2B, although there is a B2B process that we do, but we also have the Wanderlings process. It's a combination of B2C and B2B. Wanderlings is going to provide you with a system that can help you establish your own branding across multiple online travel business or travel agencies. Meaning, wherever you book your ticket, you get to keep your brand. Okay? Binook mo sa Expedia, it's okay. You get to have it and brand it at your own ticket agency. Okay? Binook mo kay Booking, okay lang din. Binook mo kay airline directly, okay lang din. Okay? So, kasi po, meron po tayong parang the advantages of both businesses. You have the benefits of the features of a B2B, which is the branding, and benefits of the price of the B2C, which is yun yung murang ticket. Now, there are two process of booking with Wanderlings. Unahin ko po yung direct booking. Yung direct booking, ito po yung beginner travel portal or what we call as the traditional. Okay? So kung ikaw is medyo hindi ka pa yung tipong nagda-direct booking, ay nagbo-book sa mga B2Cs, pwede ka na muna dito. And then we have what we call as the advanced travel agent or we call as the rebranding or sometimes I call it outsourcing. Okay? Or I call it as the Wanderlings method. All right? So, unahin ko yung direct booking. When you go for direct booking, sa loob po ni Wanderlings mismo. Okay? You buy tickets inside the system. Okay? So, magkakaroon ka ng access sa portal. So, once you become part of the company, meron ka pong ganito. Wherein, you can search and book domestic and international flight. Pwede kayong mag-book ng one-way or round trip. You can also book business or economy class. You can even give discounts to seniors and PWDs. Pwede mong masort yung flight by price, by airline, by number of stops, or even by time. Alright? And then, makaka-receive yung customer mo ng text at email. May transaction reporting tayo kung saan lahat ng booking mo nakikita mo sa isang system. And of course, you can modify your markup. You can add a markup. Magkano po ba yung markup? Let me give you some tip. Sa domestic po, ang common na markup ng mga travel agents ranges from 300 pesos to 1,000 pesos. Paano po ma'am? Paano ko malalaman kung 100 ay kung 300 or 500 or 1,000 ilalagay ko? Depende sa customer. Pag kaibigan mo, syempre, medyo discount. Pag mayaman yung customer, willing to pay, pwede mo dagdagan. Okay? Pag urgent yung booking, they don't look at the price, then you can put a bigger markup. Okay? So it varies. Pag international naman, it ranges from 500 to say 2,000 pesos. Per pax, per way po yan ha. Ibig sabihin, pag round trip, nata times 2. Pag 5 nagpa-book, nata times 5. Okay? Pag 5 ang nagpa-book na times na round trip, di times 10. Okay? Kung ang markup mo 300 times 10, 3,000 yung kita mo doon. Right? So, it's also mobile responsive. So, using your phone, pwede mo pong gamitin. And user-friendly. User-friendly in a sense na madali lang i-navigate yung system. It's very straightforward. And at the same time, ano po siya? May mga agents kasi kami nag-join kunyari ngayon, nag-register kinabukasan may transaction agad sila. They already get the hang of how to use the system. And of course, we all have all IATA airlines available po sa system natin. Meron diyang Thai Airways, United Airlines, okay, Emirates and so on, domestic and international. Now, direct booking, Pag sinabi nating direct booking, you need what we call as a travel fund. Okay? Parang kumbaga kung naglo-loading kayo, ang tawag nyo doon load wallet. Kung saan doon po binabawas yung presyo ng ticket. Alright? So, kailangan ito travel fund. So, we also have hotel booking sa loob ni Wanderlinks kung saan you can book local and international hotels. We have multiple room selection. Real-time yung availability check. Yung pong nakikita natin sa portal when you search, it's real-time. Why? Because we're connected with GDS. Okay? So, kung ano yung nakita nyo dyan, yung kung ang room available or kung 2 seats na lang nakalagay, 5 seats na lang nakalagay, totoo yun. Okay? And then, there's transaction reporting. You can sort by price, amenities, or popularity. Instant yung booking confirmation natin. May marireceive tayong email and SMS. And mobile responsive ang design and user-friendly. We have 360,000 hotels available sa system na pwede nyong i-book. Alright? So next, let's go to the Wanderlinks process. Doon na tayo sa Wanderlinks method. Okay? Ito is via outsourcing. Saan mo ibubook kung saan mura? Saan ang mura? Ituturo namin sa inyo yan once you get to be part of our community. Now, dito sa ating flight itinerary builder, assuming binook mo directly sa website. Now, you will create your branded itinerary using our airline flight builder. And then from then, pwede mo na siyang i-edit yung price. Halimbawa, binili mo ng 1,000, na binenta mo ng 1,300. Nabili mo ng mura. Yung kanina, 800 kunyari, 800, ibenta mo ng 1,200. O, di ba? O, yung binook mo ng 1,000, 1,200, ibenta mo ng 1,500. And you can edit the price. And at the same time, you can also update flight change, you can add baggage customization, mayroon tayong calendar, may transaction reporting, may marireceive din silang text at email. Okay, may text at email din sila marireceive, meaning, ano po yan? Parang binook mo directly sa company or sa website. Sa Wanderlinks. Okay, so yung outsourcing natin parang ganito siya. Binook mo sa Traveloka. So basically, when you book to Traveloka, this is the itinerary. Then, binook mo kunyari directly sa airline. This is the itinerary. As you can see, each of your sources has different type of itinerary. And it's unprofessional, again, as a travel agent, na ang ibibigay mo na disadvantage yan sa'yo, na itinerary is ito mismo. Why? Don't expect na yung customer mo will be booking again ulit sa'yo kapag binigay mo tong ticket na to. Okay? Pag ito binigay mo. Why? You're promoting Traveloka. Tama? So sa Traveloka na yun magbubook. They wouldn't recognize you or they wouldn't have the retention na sa'yo sila nagpabook. Okay? Pag dito naman, parang sinabi mong nag-direct booking ka lang din naman. Okay? So dapat nag-direct booking na lang ako. Pinatungan pa ako ni agent. Okay? But when you do this, when you do outsourcing, you're going to send your itinerary, your client, your branded itinerary through our flight itinerary builder. So, ibig sabihin, pag dumaan yan sa Wanderlinks, ganito na po yung marireceive ni customer. Okay? Plus, mayroon pa silang invoice kung magkano yung kanilang binayaran or babayaran. Alright? So, hotel booking, meron din tayo ng builder. Hotel voucher builder. Mamaya i-demo ko po yun sa inyo in actual So, binook mo kunyari sa labas, you can create the voucher, add multiple rooms, edit the selling price, transaction report, makaka-receive din sila ng email, and so on and so forth. Alright? So, ganito naman ang itsura niya. Binook mo sa Trip, binook mo sa Agoda, after the voucher builder, ganito yung lalabas. How are you able to create this voucher? Automated na po siya. Okay? Automated and direct po siya kung ano talaga yung ticket or ano talaga yung hotel na binook mo. Now, here are the features sa system natin. Meron tayong markup modification. Dalawang klase yung markup natin. Either by percentage or by fix. Pag sinabi mong fix, whatever is the amount of the ticket plus kung ano yung amount na yon. Sabihin natin 5,000 yung ticket. May nilagay kang 300 markup. Magiging siyang 5,300. Pero pag ginawa mo yung percentage, nakadepende sa price. Sabihin natin 10%. So yung 5,000 ticket at 10% markup is equal to 5,500. Kasi ang 10% ng 5,000 ay 500.
Okay, so it's up to you how you want to modify your markup. Your markup setting, you have the full control. Wala po tayo ditong dinidikta na, oh, lahat ng agent ni Wonderlinks, huwag kayong bababa sa 100, huwag kayong bababa sa 300 ha, walang ganon. Okay, it's up to you. Kung ano yung makakapagpasaya sa iyo as a business, as an entrepreneur, kung ano yung masaya kang kita, so be it. Alright, so meron tayong business and account setting wherein you can put your own logo, you can put your own business page, you can have your own agency name, and then pwede mong baguhin yung brand color dito. Gawin mong pink, orange, or blue, whatsoever. Pwede mo po yung i-customize. And you can also add your own banner. By default, meron na po siyang banner sa system. Pero pwede nyo siyang baguhin. So long as you follow the image dimension stated. Saan nyo gagamitin yung banner? It can be used for yung, lagyan nyo ng quotations, have a safe travel, or any, like whatever na pwede nyo. Or pwede nyo lagyan dyan ng get 100 peso off on your next booking para promotion, para magkaroon kayo ng repeat customer. Let me give you some tips ha. In becoming a travel agent, the secret to a consistent income is to gather gather mga suki. Okay? Mga repeat clients. Clients who will vouch for you and recommend you to their friends because you're giving them the best price and best service. Okay? Huwag kayong tipong agent na hanap na lang ng hanap ng kung sino-sino. Maintain your customers because basically your customers will be, especially kapag regular commuter yan, okay, regular na ano siya, kagaya yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, yung aking client na nasa Australia, uwi at uwi ng Pilipinas yan. Just imagine, minsan kasi para lang yung ano biglang nakaisip, uwi ako ng Pilipinas, sa mga 1 week lang siya, 2 weeks lang dito. So at least may regular ka, di ba? Just keep and maintain your, tip lang yon. Tips lang yun sa isa sa mga tips lang ng magiging isang travel agent. Alright, so ganito po yung itsura ng ticket niya after you customize this. You have your agency details, you have your logo, and then your brand color, and dito po papasok yung banner. Kasi makikita nyo, napaka-professional, it's neat. At the same time, wala pong hidden marketing dyan. Wala dyang powered by Biyahe Ko or WCA somewhere there or Pinoy Travel Be somewhere in the ticket. Why? We had experienced that. Before yung gamit naming portal, may nakalagay powered by. Although may networking side yon. Kaya lang yung customer namin, nagiging agent. Alam mo yon, yung customer mo, naging kakompetensya mo. Kasi na-curious sila, ano ba tong biyahe ko na to? Ano ba tong WCA na to? So magre-research sila. Ang ending, naging agent din po sila. Dito sa Wanderlings, we don't want that to happen to you. Been there, done that, and it's not really ganun kaganda. Kasi syempre gusto mo rin syempre ng customer, right? So yung kaso, yung company mo, minamarketan yung customer mo. Yung mga agent dyan, you know what I mean. Okay? So ganito naman pag hotel, ganyan ang itsura. Bakit po ganon? Because we believe in the power of branding. Okay? Dito po sa Wanderlings, kayo yung bida. This is a pro travel agent company kung saan ang gusto namin, talagang kayo po yung nakikilala. Okay? So ganito po yung email na marireceive niya. Okay? Pag kinlik mo yung chat with us, pupunta yan sa page ninyo. Okay? Hindi yan pupunta sa page ni Wanderlinks. Okay? So, may marireceive silang email, tapos andyan pa rin yung logo mo, andyan yung attachment mo. And then, kung hotel voucher naman, ganito. Tingnan nyo, ang neat, di ba? Ang ganda ng email natin. Napakalinis. Parang binook nila sa airline mismo. Pero ito, naka-brand sa'yo. Tapos may marireceive, ayan itsura niya pag na-download po yung attachment. Okay, so may marireceive pa po silang text. Sa text dito, kayo uli ang bida, di ba? Thank you for choosing Josephine Travel and Tours. Okay? Thank you for choosing Marwil Travel and Tours. So yan, meron tayo. Agent dito, si Sir Marwil. Okay? Pag sa hotel, ganun din naman. Please check your email for the hotel voucher issued by Dan Dave Travel and Tours. Okay? So whatever is the name of your agency, ikaw po yung ma-highlight. May retention. Your customer will get to remember your agency. If in case magtanong sa kanila, uy, saan ka nagpabook? Ay, dito ka nagpabook ko, dito sa Marville Travel and Tours. Okay? Kontakin mo na lang yan. Something like that. Okay? So, nai-empower yung brand nyo. Kaya nga yung tagline natin, di ba? Create your brand, maximize your earning, and excel in the industry. Okay na tayo sa create your brand. Bakit? Na-emphasize yung agency mo. Now, later, I will demo sa inyo yung other core natin, core values natin dito. Okay, so, Yung tagline natin. Okay, so how much is the business package? It's 2,680 but we're on promo. 1,980. Yes, napakamura po. You can take all the system, yung features natin ngayon, airline, flight, and hotel booking. And coming soon po yung visa processing. Nasa testing phase pa po kasi kami. Medyo natatagalan kasi may mga nakikita pa akong bag. So, medyo ano pa. So, pero yan po, sure na po yan. Mayroon na po tayong visa processing. Ang kagandahan, when you register at 1,980, okay, and magkaroon na po ng visa processing, ma-up na namin yon, ma-live na namin yon, wala na kayong babayaran. Pero posible na pwedeng bumalik tayo sa 2,680 or pwedeng mas mahal tayo or baka rin naman nasa 1,980. So far, wala pa naman kami na pag-uusapan mga partners kung ano kami. So far, it's still on promo. So grab nyo na while still on promo. So lahat yon meron yan, real-time sales. May flight reminder po din pala ha. Ibig sabihin yung customer nyo, just in case makalimutan mo, remind ko si customer, may nare-receive din silang automatic na text sa Wonderlinks na your flight will be tomorrow. Okay, so kumbaga, nare-remind na siya ng system. Okay, and then may custom itinerary banner and then may video tutorials tayo. Actually, yung 1,980, isipin nyo na lang, libre yung portal. Yung 1,980 binayad nyo sa training. Okay, bakit? Meron tayong 4 na training. It's free. We have Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, and Module 4. Module 1, getting started as a travel agent. We will give you some tips and mga marketing tips and strategies kung paano, how to get started with your own travel agency business, how to navigate the system, and also affiliate marketing. Yes, may affiliate marketing po tayo. Module 2, one of the kumbaga pinaka-best na dapat nyong a-attendan at huwag nyong imi-miss, it's outsourcing. Dito po namin ituturo yung strategies, tips, techniques, and tools that we are using to get access to the lowest fare. Okay? Saan mas mura, si Sir Manuel will be the one who's going to train you with that. Module 3, fundamentals of branding, how to set up your Facebook page, how to create contents with AI, and the basics of graphic design with Canva. So I'll be the one who's going to train you with this. Okay, so Module 3 yan. Ang training po natin every Saturday, 7 o'clock. So mamaya pong alas 7, Module 3 po tayo because this is the 3rd week of the month. So if you happen to join us ngayon, makakahabol kayo sa Module 3. Pero mas maganda po kasi ma-attendan nyo yung 1, 2, 3, and 4 ng full. So meron po tayong recorded. Ang training po natin is live every Saturday, but we also have recorded training for those who don't have the liberty of the time to be available sa mga live sessions. May training, may recorded din naman tayo. Pero yung mga agent kasi natin, kahit napapanood na nila yung recording, naka-attend na sila ng live every Saturday, nag-attend pa rin. Why? Because every Saturday, every live session is a different kind of discussion. Bakit live kasi yun? Si Sir Manuel kasi is very fond of doing live. Bakit? Gusto ni Sir Manuel yung may nagtatanong. Yung, alam mo yon, nakikipag-communicate talaga sa agent because may mga bago din na siyang nadidiscover na mga tips, tapos sinishare niya sa atin. And then Module 4, yung iba binabayaran to, pero you're going to get it for free with us, advertising with Facebook. Okay? So dito sa Wonderlinks, we are not going to give you fish. Okay? With our training, we're going to teach you how to fish. May common sa tanong ng mga agent, nasanay kasi sila sa mga B2B portal. Ma'am, meron bang marketing material? Okay? The answer is wala po. Kasi nasanay sila dun sa ibang company, binibigyan na sila ng marketing material. Again, we are a fan of branding. We want to empower you and we want you to be unique. Just imagine, if ibibigay na namin sa inyo, ipopromote nyo, ano pa ang pagkakaiba nyo sa ibang agent? Ganun po yung ibang company eh. O, ganito na yung marketing materials nyo, edit nyo na lang, okay? So, wag nakita yun ng customer, ay, gamit niya biyahe ko, alam ko na yun, mahal yan, di ba? May ganun na agad na, no? Kasi hindi ka na unique sa iba. But if you are creating your own marketing material, then basically, they'll get curious. Ano kayang, to, agency to? Kasi iba yung promotion mo. Alright, so, let me just stop my screen and i-navigate ko po kayo login lang ako. I-navigate ko po kayo sa system. Right? So, thank you for staying. I hope you're learning something, ha? I hope na meron tayong natututunan. Okay, so, dito po, once you register at 1,980, you will have this portal. Okay? Itong portal na to, Okay, so you can edit here. Okay, pwede mong lagay yung sarili mong logo. You can put your agency name, your business address. You can even change your color here. Baguhin natin ganyan. And then update. Markup setting, excuse me. So pwede mong i-edit yan. Gawin ko kunyaring 200 pesos. Okay, say 200. Ganun lang yon. I-edit mo lang siya. International, so ilagay mong 800, child 500. So it's up to you. Then sa percentage, sa baggage, lagay kunyari 10%, sa meal 10%, and so on. Hotel, sabi nating 500. O, update na natin. So whatever you see there, naa-add na siya sa price nung isa-search natin. Now let's go to the first method. We have two methods, di ba? Yung beginner and the advanced. So beginner muna, traditional. This is the traditional direct booking. Okay? Search tayo Manila to Cebu. Okay? Manila to Cebu, sabihin natin September, say, 10. Okay? September 10. So, search lang tayo. Yung price po ng ticket, okay, it varies. Nagva-vary po yan sa airline, sa destination, at sa petsa. Okay? Hindi po ito kagaya ng bus na, oy, standard yan na 540, standard na 980, standard na 1,200. Okay? Yung papunta sa isang destination. Sa airline po nagbabago-bago po siya. That is why, bibigyan ko kayo ng tip. When you give quotation to your customer, always say this: prices are subject to change and without prior notice and depending on availability. Availability, ito yung mga 9-seat, 4 seats, okay? So, pag halimbawa, 4 seats na lang yan, tapos after 2 days pa mabayad yung customer, wala na yung 1,400 na yan. Possible yan, wala na yan. Okay? So, iba na yung presyo niya. Nagbabago po kasi ang presyo ng ticket. Now, pag may nag-inquire sa'yo, in this case, nag-inquire kunyari sa'yo si customer, may customer na naghahanap sila nung pinakamura. So, pag pinakamura, once na mag-search ka, automatic yan. Naka-arrange po yan pang pinakamura sa pinakamahal. Okay? Ganyan po yan. Now, as you can see here, AirAsia yung pinakamura. May mga customer that would ask you, magkano ang Manila to Cebu September 10 via Cebu Pacific? Okay? Pwede mo siyang masort by airline. Okay? So, pag nagtanong siya ng Cebu Pacific, huwag ka nang magbigay ng PAL. Okay? Nililigaw mo lang si customer. The reason why customers are asking from you because they have specific needs. May customer naman, ma'am, magkano po yung pinakamura sa morning flight? Click mo yan, morning flight. So lahat ng lalabas dyan, morning flight lang. Nakita nyo? Morning flight is from 6 a.m. to 11:59. Pag early flight, yan is 12:01 until 5:59. Okay? Diyan yung ano yan. Pag halimbawa naman afternoon, that's 1 p.m. until 5:59 p.m. Tapos yung night flight, syempre, 6 to 12 at 11:59. Okay? So, ayan po, 6 to 12 a.m. Alright, so eto niya, sabi natin morning flight, ang pinakamura po ma'am sa morning flight is 1,705 po. Okay? So meron na po na ma'am yan ng 4 seats, kaya po kung sakali pong talagang gusto niyo na po yan, just make sure that you make the payment today. Kaya pa itong maihabol. Pag 2 seats na lang po, wag niyo i-guarantee si customer na 1,700 pa yung makukuha niya. Pag 4 seats, medyo possible pa yan ngayon din. Alright, so sasabihin nyo sa customer nyo, ma'am, before you make a payment, please let me know para ma-check ko po sa inyo yung pinaka-latest price. Kasi nga, subject to change yan, di ba? Kasi minsan yung client nagbayad ng 1,700, 1,700. Nag-inquire ngayon, nagbayad kinabukasan. 4 seats na lang, baka bukas wala na to. Ang pag-check mo ng ticket, yung 10 a.m. na Cebu Pacific, naging ng 2,100. Abonado ka pa. Kaya lagi mong sasabihin sa customer mo, ma'am, bago ka po magpadala, i-check mo po sa akin kasi baka po nagmahal na yung presyo. Alright? So, assuming nagbayad si customer, nagbayad siya ng 1,700 sa'yo. Now, click natin. Payment first po dito ha, sa booking ha. Wag kayong, another ano yon, tip lang din ulit yun. So, payment first. So, ngayon, ang agent deduction mo dito is 1,500. So, travel fund, via travel fund to, di ba? So, kung wala kang fund, I have say 1,700 here. Kung wala kang fund, ma-deposit ka lang ng 1,505.72 or 1,506. Okay? Tapos, papasok po yan sa pondo mo, magiging na yung available fund, pwede mo nang mabook si customer. Yung client mo, nagbayad sa'yo ng 1.7. Ang kita mong 200, nasaan napunta? Nasa'yo na. Outright. Now, put the name of your passenger here. Then, lagay mo kung anong nationality, lagay mo yung birth date, tsamba lang ako ha. Okay, lagay tayo, 1942, wow, ang bata ko. Okay, and then email, and then mobile number, click I have read, and then click book now. Hindi ko i-click kasi hindi naman ako pupunta sa ng Cebu. So, ganito po yung marireceive ng inyong customer. Alright, so they will receive an email like this. Okay, ayan. So, ganito po yung itsura ng ticket. Yan. Your flight has been confirmed, dear Miss Jasmine Morales, and so on and so forth. And then may attachment, itinerary. Okay, itinerary, di na download. Itinerary. Ayan, mag-click. Ayan na. Naglo-load pa ang aking email. So, meron siya yan. Antayin natin yung iba. Antayin yung ibang email. Ayan. Ito naman, pag hotel. This is yung hotel naman. May hindi ko pa na-demo yung hotel. Ay, ayaw ma-preview talaga. Wait, dito na lang. Mamaya na lang. So, ganun ang mangyayari niya. Nabi-preview naman yan, PDF yan. Ewan ko, nagtitupak yung aking ano. Or you can download it. Right? So, ito po, traditional po ito. Okay? This is the traditional. Now, let's go to hotel booking. Sa hotel booking naman, pinakita ko na sa inyo itsura ng hotel booking, ha? Ganyan. So, pwede mo naman to i-download. Anyway, nakita nyo naman yung sample kanina sa presentation. So, dito po, let's say Boracay. Okay? Search kayo ng Boracay. And then, anong petsa? And then, lagay nyo lang ilang rooms, ilang adults, and search. So, by the way, may question po, normally question dito, ma'am, gaano po katagal yung funding? At saka paano po magpa-fund? Ang pagpa-fund po natin, kung travel fund is via GCash, GoTime, or bank. How long? It would take 15 to 30 minutes. So, dapat may ganung time ka, ample time ka for your client to wait para ma-book mo siya. Kasi syempre, magpupondo ka. Pero pwede ka namang, halimbawa, may ine-expect ka ng customer, di magpondo ka na in advance para at least ready to book na. Now, wait lang natin yung hotel booking natin. Medyo mabagal lang ng konti, unlike sa airline, yung hotel natin kasi may images po ito. May lumalabas dyan ng mga pictures. Ayan. So, medyo marami kasi yan. Okay, so sabihin natin ang pinakamura is sila Bella Casa de Boracay. 1.5 ang presyo niya. Okay, so 1.4 lang to. Kasi nga may markup kang 500. So select mo kunyari yung room na yan. Okay, if there are available rooms na kapag pipili, no, gaya niyan, may economy with shared bathroom, may isang 2,000 plus. Tapos may mga images yan. Kung ano itsura nung ano yan, hotel. Right? So, click mo lang yung book now and then lagay mo lang yung details ng guest. May special request ba siya, email, mobile, and then they will receive it like this. Okay? So, ganito po yung itsura ng ticket. Now, let's go to the Wanderlings method, yung ating flight itinerary builder. Balikan ko po yung Manila to Cebu, September 10. Okay? September 10. Tayin lang natin ha. Wait lang po. Wala nagsisearch. Manila to Cebu. Ba't ang tagal? Wait, hang on. Let me do it again. Manila, Cebu, September 10. Ayan na. So, ano yung ticket ni yung ticket ni customer morning flight, 'di ba? Ayan. So, morning flight. Okay, so now let's go back here. Balik ko yung 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Okay? 1 2 3 po. Ano nga ang 1? B2B, travel portal. 2, direct airline. 3, B2C, OTA. Alright? So yung 1,700 pesos is your agency price. Dahil may markup ka ng 200 dyan. Ang B2B price niyan is only 1,505. Ito yung outsourcing ha, nagagawa na tayo ng itinerary builder. Kung saan, ibubook natin kung saan mas mura. Okay? So sa airline, most probably, mga around 1,250 lang to. Okay? Actually, pwede nga mga 1,200 lang yan eh. Sabihin na lang natin 1,250. Now, possible na sa OTA, okay? 'Di ba OTA minsan mas mura ng 200 pesos, 'di ba? Yung sample ko sa inyo. Pero sabihin na lang natin mga 1,120 kunyari. 1,120. Half-half lang kunyari mas mura. Now, if you're going to outsource it, syempre piliin mo kung saan mura. Let's say Agoda kunyari to ha. But I'm not saying Agoda is the cheapest ha. Baka ma-misinterpret nyo kung nalagi kayong Agoda. Hindi po. Meron po tayong process dyan kung paano alamin yung mga murang ticket. Now, what are you going to do then? Nagbayad si customer mo ng 1,700. So basically, book it outsource. Kasi mura sa Agoda, 1,120 lang. So once you book it with Agoda, makaka-receive kayo ng itinerary. Tama? Siyempre, sa email nyo yan dapat idadating. Kasi pag sa email ni customer, makikita nyo 1,120 lang. Then, go to select flight sa ating itinerary builder. Kung ano yung binook mo, lagay natin Agoda. Magkano nabili? 1,120. Tama? And then, put the name of your customer here. Yung ticket mo sa Agoda, meron yan tinatawag na airline PNR. Okay? Mag-random lang ako. 0H4SHN. Yan po yung example ng PNR. Ito po yung tinatawag na booking reference number. Those who have a booking reference number, meaning sila po ay confirmed ticket na. Okay? Nabook na po ito. Nabook mo na nga sa Agoda. Now, you're just going to send their branded itinerary to your customer or to your client. Now, who would like to volunteer? Sino po ang gusto mong makareceive nitong email? Para at least makita nyo po how it looks. Sinong gusto mag-volunteer as my passenger? Pwede po pa-send ng email and sige na, Coach Reg. Let me provide mo po ako ng email and then mobile number. Okay. And then, thank you so much. Ayan, send natin, lagay. Now, assuming ito ang aking ito ang aking customer. Okay? Regina Lehera, and then meron na dyan yung email niya, and then mobile number. So, I will be sending the email to my customer. So, click lang natin dyan. Yung actually yung email, nasa yun na, yung ticket, nasa yun na yung actual talaga, galing sa Agoda. But, click natin yung generate ticket, and your customer will receive the itinerary sa end niya. Okay? Ang itinerary marireceive niya is ganito na po ang itsura. Okay? Branded. Alright? So, branded. Pa-confirm na lang, Coach, kung ano ha, kung na-receive mo. Text and email. Now, I can forward it to my email. Let me see kung may na-receive ka ng text, Coach, and ano? Wait lang. Ayan, sa akin na-receive ko na ito. Ito yung email. Alright? So, ito yung receive it na. Okay, thank you so much. Ay, yung talaga siguro may blocker ako ngayon. Sige, download ko na lang. Hindi ko ma-download. Nada-download mo yung sa'yo? Yan na. Hindi lang ma-preview. Na-download ko na lang. Hindi nyo nakikita ang screen ko? Just move na lang sa move ng window mo. Try natin mag-load. Ayaw ma-preview. Sige, later na lang po. Pero ganun po yung itsura niya sa ticket ha, yung kanina. Now, look at this. Tingnan natin yung presyo ng ticket. So, binenta mo siya, okay? Switch ka lang ng screen, Coach. So, binenta mo siya ng 1,000. Classmate ko to, sige, Coach Reg dati sa trading. Kaya coach po ang tawagan namin. So, ang benta natin is 1,705. Alright? And then, kung nakikita nyo, binili natin ng 1,120. How much is your profit? Okay? Ang profit natin is 585 pesos. Can you imagine? Ito yung tinatawag na create your brand, maximize your earning. Okay? 585. Kung dinirect booking ko kay Wonderlinks, magkano kita mo? 200 lang, di ba? Pero dahil in-outsource mo, 585 yung kita mo. Imagine, if I sell it at 1,500, kung halimbawa si Coach Reds, inanuhan ko siya, diniscount ko siya. Coach, 1,500 na lang. Bigay ko sa iyo ng 1,500 presyong airline 'yon, 'di ba? Binigay pag presyong airline, presyong B2B, 'di ba? Na wala pang markup. Kung binenta ko sa kanya ng 1,500, ako na ang pinakamurang travel agent na gumagamit ng B2B portal. Talbog si WSCA, talbog si Pinoy Online Travel Biz, talbog si Biyahe Ko, si Baya, okay? So more sure ikaw yung pinakamurang ticket. Alright? Bakit? Kasi syempre wala ka ng markup, 'di ba? Pero kung ibenta ko ng 1,500 to, okay? Kumikita pa rin ako kasi 1,120 lang bili ko. Tama? So that's how it works. Ganyan po yung itsura ng ating ganyan po ang itsura ng ating outsourcing. Malinaw po? Now, another features that we have is meron tayong flight schedule calendar wherein you can check yung mga booking transactions mo in a month. And then, pwede mo rin pong i-update yung ticket. All you need to do is to search the flight. I-search mo lang yung ticket na binook ni customer. Sabihin natin, before September 10, may na-receive akong email kay Agoda or maaaring galing sa airline mismo, depende kung binook ko sa airline, na nagkaroon ng changes sa flight. Maaaring may bagyo, na-move ng day, pwede mong i-change dito, or maaaring nag-adjust ng time, medyo early kunyari siya, instead of 10, 09 siya. So, dapat ma-inform yung client na dapat pumunta ng mas maaga. Okay? And then, sabihin natin, nagpalit ng terminal. So, terminal 1, kunyari. Save changes lang, and then I'll email it to myself. Sa akin na lang, palitan ko. Pero may marireceive ka pa rin pong text. Ayan. Then, click ko send change, and ma-update po yung customer. Your customer will receive an itinerary with this, ayan, flight change. Ayan. So, nakita nyo, may pula, di ba? 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So, nabago siya. Napalitan din yung kanyang terminal. So, you're informing your customer. Now, for outsourcing, ang gamit po natin dito is credits. Okay? Di ba meron kayo nakita kanina, 1,980 plus free credits. Pag direct booking, travel fund. Pag rebranding or outsourcing, wherein we create an itinerary, credits po ang gamit. Ano po yung credits? Ang 1 credit, may libre kayong 5, di ba? Upon registration. 1 credit is equivalent to 1 flight itinerary per way, regardless of the number of passengers, or 1 hotel voucher regardless of the length of stay. So yung example kong ginawa kay Coach Reg kanina is isang credit po yung nabawas sa akin doon. I earned 500 pesos. Okay? And then, 1 pax one-way domestic yon. Alright? So, halimbawa may nagpabook sa inyo. Nagpabook sa inyo 3 nights hotel. Okay? Sa 3 nights hotel, ayan, 1 credit po yung mababawa sa inyo yon. Sabihin natin kumita kayo ng 1,000. Right? And then, may nagpabook sa inyo round trip. 1 pax kunyari. 2 credits po yan. 3,000. So, yung example ko, yung client ko before, yung example ko sa Australia, ang benta ko ng ticket 34,000, na-outsource ko kung magkano, alam nyo, 25. Imagine niyo 9,000. 34,000, mura na yung bigay ko sa kanya kasi wala akong pinatong na malaki. Kumbaga, B2B price yon. Na-outsource ko lang siya ng 25. So, kaya 9,000 yung kita ko. Kaya itong sample ko dito, 3,000, mababa pa to. And then, we have 5 packs. Sabihin may nagpabook sa inyo 5 packs, one way, domestic. Okay, 1 credit lang po yan. Pero dahil 5 packs times 2,500. Okay, so total nun, 5 credits. Okay, total 5 credits. Kumita ka ng 7,000, ROI ka na. Okay, malinaw po? Now, paano halimbawa, ma'am, ang lahat po ng transaction ko, 1 pax one way lang, 500 lang yung kita ko, okay lang. Kasi may 5 credits ka, times 5, 2,500 yun. Bawi ka pa rin ng 1,980 mo, tama? Now, what if naubos mo na yung credits mo? Bili ka na lang po ulit.
Ayan. Yan po yung presyo ng ating credits. Kung 175, 5 credits yon. Tapos, kung 300, 10 credits yon, and so on and so forth. Yung mga agent natin, like yung mga dating agent na, yung matagal na, since 7 years, 5 years na, bumibili sila ng 100 credits. Gamit nila yan, sabihin natin 1 month, 2 months nila. Okay? Yung mga baguhan lang, 5 credits lang. Wala pong expiration yan. Okay? Yan po yung price natin. Okay? So, we have, by the way, generous referral commission. Ito po yung ating affiliate marketing. Very simple lang po siya. Hindi po to networking. If there are people who would, sabihin natin, naging agent kayo and then you will refer someone, may direct referral bonus po yan and then 15% commission sa purchases nila. So, ganun lang naman po. Very simple lang to. If in case, kasi hindi natin may iwasan kapag naging travel agent ka na, maaring may kamag-anak ka gusto rin gayahin ka. So, you can refer them to the company, attend po, and then if they're willing to join, may marireceive ka lang po na bonus. And every time bibili siya, may 15% commission ka, and so on. Ay, bigyan ko kayo ng summary ha. Let me summarize everything that I have discussed on the process pagiging isang travel agent. Kunyari ikaw si travel agent. Ito yung customers mo. Yes, so, syempre, yung customers mo would inquire. Tama? Mag-i-inquire sa'yo, magkano ba yung ticket? Yan. So, ikaw naman, i-check mo sa Wonderlinks para magkabigay ka sa kanya ngayon ng quotation. Okay? Ito po ma'am ang presyo. Okay? No, i-cut na natin dun sa mga negotiation process. Sabihin na natin nagbayad na si customer, nag-book siya sa'yo. Okay? Nagbayad na siya syempre. Paano siya magbabayad sa'yo? Bahala ka. You can have GCash. Kung sa kaharap mo, edi cash o kaya bangko mo or whatsoever. Kasi sa'yo yun magbabayad. Now, ikaw naman, you have options. You can go for direct booking with Wonderlinks or you can outsource via airline. Kung nag-direct booking ka with Wonderlinks, you need travel fund. How to fund? GCash, GoTime, and bank. Okay? And then book it to the system. The system will then send an email to your clients with the itinerary and invoice. Okay? And then, end of the transaction. Now, kung in-outsource mo, that you have options. Kung sa airline, credit card, debit card, Emily Willier, 7-Eleven, GCash, whatsoever. Okay? So, maraming options yan. Kung halimbawa naman, B2C, sabihin natin Expedia, credit card, debit card, okay, Alipay, 7-Eleven, may GCash, or may iba dito na GCash pwede. And then, PayPal, and so on. So, kung ano yung payment method niya. Now, after booking, syempre magkakaroon ka ng itinerary sa mga to. Okay? Pero ikaw, i-rebrand mo siya, pasok mo sa Wonderlinks para si Wonderlink ang magsisend ng itinerary. Now, after sales, nagkaroon ng customer ng request or nagkaroon ng problema, magka-cancel or cancellation, rebooking, refund. Okay? Dalawang klase yung process niya. May tinatawag tayong involuntary and voluntary. Pag involuntary, meaning hindi si customer ang may gusto, pero binago ni airline yung flight. Si kinancel or nilipat, minove, na-delayed, or whatever. If that happens, yung customer, i-inform mo syempre via update. Okay? I-inform mo si customer. Now, yung customer, sabihin na natin, ay, hindi ako pwede ng ganyang date. Pwede bang i-rebook ko? Okay? If si airline nang merong changes sa flight, rebooking is free. And also, kung refund ang gusto niya, full refund yon. Except your markup, syempre, alangan na i-refund mo yung markup mo. Syempre, sasabihin mo na syempre yung full refund coming from the airline ang ibibigay mo. Now, if naman, if the case naman is binook mo siya sa Wonderlinks, ang gagawin mo dyan, i-contact mo si Wonderlinks CSR. Kung binook mo sa airline, basically, just contact the airline. Kung binook mo kay B2C, contact B2C or airline. You have options eh. Sometimes, pag mga B2C, pwede mo siyang ma-direct. Pero pag B2B, ito, traditional kasi itong B2B, pag sa Wonderlinks direct, okay, sa CSR ka lagi. Hindi ka i-entertain ni airline. Pero pag nag-B2C ka, most of the time, ini-entertain ka ni airline. Now, what if voluntary? Si customer, tuloy ang flight. September 10, lumipad yung flight. Walang changes, walang cancellation na nangyari. Si customer yung hindi available. Like, ma'am, hindi po ako matutuloy. Pwede ko po bang iparebook? Ganito nyo sasagutin. Yes, pwede po, but it is subject to rebooking fee. May bayad po yan, ma'am, plus price difference. Ganun ba? Yes po. Sige, wala naman ako magagawa. I have to really cancel today. Sa ano na lang, next week na lang. So, yun. Paano mo ipaprocess? Tip again, pag hambawa sa Wonderlinks, contact our CSR. Pag airline, directly mo din i-rebook. Or kung OTA, directly mo i-rebook. Meron kaming another solution. If rebooking, gawin mo, book mo na lang ng panibago. Why? It's easier that way. Alright? Mas less, ano yon. Kasi ang rebooking fee, minsan mas mahal pa kumpara sa magbubook ka ng panibagong flight. Alright? So, questions? Have any questions? Question po, tapos na po tayo. Kung may tanong po kayo, you're free to ask questions. Ay, share ko po lang yung screen. Ito yung ating page. Bigyan kakita ko sa inyo yung ano ha. Malinaw po ba? Pwede po kayong magtanong. Pwede kayong mag-unmute ha para naubos na yata ang boses. Para kayo naman magsalita, marinig ko ang mga boses nyo.
Hello po. Meron po ba
Yes po,
tayong
Ma'am Jane.
mga travel packages?
Wala po tayong tour packages as of the moment that it's part of our pipeline. Sa ngayon po, hindi pa po siya, hindi pa po, pero ano po yan, soon probably. Pero kung magkaroon, ito po ang kagandahan kasi, magkaroon man tayo ng mga ganyan, kapag kayo ay member na, you will get to enjoy it. So, possible po yan na magdagdag tayo nito, pero po, malamang mas mahal na. Pero sa ngayon, at 1980, you get the hotel, and the airline booking, both the direct and also the outsourcing, plus all other mga features na meron tayo kung ano pa yung mga upcoming. So, yun yung kagandahan niya.
Okay. So, pag kung existing agent ka sa B2B portal, can you use the same branding or same business name?
Of course naman, ma'am. Opo. Kasi sarili mo naman yun eh.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome po. Hindi mo naman kailangang magpalit ng business name because you change the portal. Parang 'di ba, sa tindahan naman kung halimbawa halimbawa may parlor ka 'di ba? Yung dati mong blower ganito ang brand, nagpalit ka ng ibang blower, hindi ka naman mapalit ng ano 'di ba, ng name ng company. So same ganun din lang po. Your Wonderlinks, the travel portal is just your tool in the business. So gamit mo lang siya to have the business, but then again your brand you get to keep it, your company name. Other questions po? How about the rest? I hope na may natutunan po tayo ha. Actually, the decision will be yours naman at the end of the day. Ang ano lang dito, kayo na po ang bahala whether gusto niyo pong mag-join or kung gusto niyo sumali. So, pareho lang pala yun.
Pero okay naman,
Whatever po.
excuse me po. Pwede po
Sige,
naman
Ma'am Jane.
sabay, like you use one other portal and then you use this also?
Oo naman, ma'am. Opo, pwede naman po. Kung saan po kayo, halimbawa, kung nakita nyo na magda-direct booking kayo, again, sabi ko nga, di ba, ma'am, ang difference ng mga B2B portal, yung nakikita nyo po sa Wonderlinks direct booking is B2B portal. B2B price po yon. So, again, sasabihin ko, mas mahal yon. So, ang pinaka-highlight or pinaka-core talaga ni company is the outsourcing. So,
Okay.
pero pretty much sure, ma'am, na siyempre, kung yung portal mo may tour packages, you can use it pa rin. Pero kung mag-airline, gagaya ni Ma'am Mirasol, airline or hotel, mag-outsource na kayo, for sure, hindi mo na gagamitin yun. Kasi you will see the big difference. Kasi marami po kaming ganun travel po. Sa reality po ha, dito po kay Wonderlinks, konti lang po yung nagda-direct booking. As in, very minimal. Konti lang yung nagda-direct. Lahat sila bumibili credits. Alam mo na, gets mo na yon. Lahat sila nag-outsource, karamihan.
Okay po. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ma'am Jane. How about the rest? Questions po? Kung wala na pong questions, if you are interested, just bigay sa inyo ng invitation to attend this demo, okay? Or business page, whoever it is, kung ano po ang na-contact ninyo, if you happen to see an ad. I think we're done. May mga nalimutan pa bubang tanong? Ako, may isipin ko lang ha. May mga questions sa amin before. Kasi yung iba hindi nagtatanong. Ma'am, kailangan ba ng permits? Okay, yan yung ganon. May common question yan dito sa akin. Kailangan po ba ng permits? The answer is, it's mandated by the government. When you have a business, you have to have business permits. Ganun ang naman yun. But here's my opinion. Okay, may personal opinion. So don't
don't ano ha, wag niyo i-take yun na parang ano kasi hindi naman ako syempre. Pero kung kayo po ay magi-start up pa lang, baguhan pa lang kayo in the business and you want to start online lang muna. Okay, home base. Focus on your warm market, on your families and friends kahit wala na muna kayong permits. Okay, wag na muna kayong kumuha kasi yung iba natatakot pag nagkuha na ako magbabayad na ako ng tax. Actually hindi naman ganoon kalaki yung tax kasi there are different type of taxes naman. Pwede kayong mag-register as graduated tax, di ba? Na kapag hindi naman mag-exceed sa 250,000, so wala kayong babayaran na income tax. Alright, so parang ganun siya. So sabihin natin naka-establish na kayo ng ano nyo, ng client base mo, yung mga kaibigan mo, kamag-anak, kasi yung mga kamag-anak at kaibigan mo, hindi kanyang pagdududahan, "Uy, scammer ka yata. Baka hindi naman totoo ako makalipad niyan." Kasi for sure, you already had established the trust. So, dun makakapag-build kayo ng client base who are people who's going to recommend you like this. Ito po, pwede nyo itong gawing, wag na yung page ko ha. Kasi ako po is, I'm doing this part-time. Maraming salamat po for joining with me today. Happy weekend po. Enjoy the rest of your day. Just contact the person who invited you to help you with the process. Okay. God bless everyone. Bye-bye po.